How we doing? Sandy got first comment. Sandy, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Who else we got? Who else is lurking? Who else is lurking around? We've got a few bits to do today. Nothing major. Nothing major. And then we're gonna check out Leaf's account. As you've seen in my amazing thumbnail. Eric, how you doing, man? Eric, of interest. Yes, you've been doing amazingly well. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I don't know if you always lurk, but I do bring you up and say, Eric's the one. Eric's the one that's doing all the things in the guild. Saywad, how you doing? Randy, how are you? That's okay, Eric. Everyone has stuff going on in their lives. It's always great when people can drop in, but they don't have to drop in. It's only a game. It's only a game. To be fair, I presume we can battle the boss. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat Eric's damage, but we can try. We're not bringing it up. Hey Kay, how you doing? I'm doing well. It was a boring day today. It was just a bit weird, but it is what it is. How was your day? Ali, both of you are here. And Rand, it's all three of you are here. Ali, I noticed you were very active today on the Discord. Were you not working as much today? It's a shame I couldn't be a part of it as much as I wanted to today. I saw you giving some very sage advice to a couple of people. That's okay. I hope everyone's doing well. We need to do Forbidden Showdown. It's just, I think it's just going to be easy still. I don't think anyone's struggling with these, to be honest. Yeah, so we're wiping through. No, exactly. No, I appreciate that, Ali. I appreciate that. Nice. Are you driving at the moment? Yeah, this is weird. I wonder because I've seen that the final boss on the Forbidden Zone has unlimited health, so it's down to who does the most damage. So I wonder why they've done it like this. That's right, Kay. Not a worries, man. What we'll do, I wanted to wait until Leaf was here because I don't want to, if I jump onto his account and then he tries to log into it, it will pull up all his information. So I'm going to wait until he's here. 10-star heroes got wiped round 2. Yeah, I suppose that is the point, Eric, but it's weird. I mean, so where did we get to? We got to 5, and these have all just been like one hits. So I find it, yours is a proper fresh account as well. So for you, being level 90 is going to be difficult. But I think people that have, X-Tiger hasn't been active. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's got B-. Maisie hasn't been doing anything for us. But listen, we'll get there. Let's see if we can get some E numbers today. That'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely awesome. We're going to change that. We don't know. I presume it's going to be damage reduction. Most of the time it's damage reduction. Huh? I'm not muted, Randy. Are you asking if I'm sick, Ali? I'm not sick. Do I sound sick? It's worrying me now. I'm not sick. My throat's a little bit funky. But I feel fine. So that's what I'm sticking with. Skill damage, crit damage. That's okay, Rance. Don't worry about it. We will not ever hold that against you. Ever. Oh yeah, no, I'm not, to be fair. I'm absolutely fine. I feel really tired though. Like, this week's been a long week. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Not annoyingly, that sounded horrible. Not annoyingly. My son isn't very well. So he's had a little rough day, bless his heart. So the normal things that I do on a Sunday, I won't be able to do on a Sunday. But it means everyone can rest up and chill out. So it's fine. Let's see what they're doing to me. Yeah, Eric, exactly. It will. You can watch me sleep. That's okay. Listen, I've got to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys would want to watch me sleep. I don't know if I'm a pretty sleeper. That's just the reality of the situation. Do you know what I mean? I've already offered at some point there may not be a ducky in the bath stream. Sleeping's probably a step too far for me. But hey, listen. We'll take it as it comes, all right? I don't snore. If I snore, my wife just elbows it. I wouldn't be saying anything too untoward, Eric, to be fair. It's not that, but yeah, I'm not allowed to snore. Ooh. Why was that so stinky? That wasn't very good. Out of interest, does anyone know what that debuff was they were putting on me? I don't know what that was. The little star things, look. We'll come up in a sec. That might be wild, but it's not attack or crit. I don't know what it could be. This thing. What's that? Anyone know? Queen's got -10. 14. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's just poison damage. Ali, thank you. So I wonder why. That's better. I wonder why it's only doing that much damage. I feel like it should be doing better. Right, speed crit. Oh, no, we'll do that. Get the crit attack stone on. Do that. Oh. Do. Can't go much more attacking than that, right? Put holy damage on? I knew I'd get there. That's okay, bro. I've got it on super low latency. So this is apparently the quickest it can be through Google, through YouTube. But listen, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Sometimes it goes quicker than others. Let's see. I'd like to hit another E number. I've done it like 2 or 3 times. It'd be great to hit it another time. Show off the basilisk and all his glory. 91. So we're going to do what you said, Ali. We're going to put... So he done 90 billion damage. Don't give me great advice. It's not what I was expecting from you. So... I did 90 billion damage. If I don't hit an E, me and you are going to have words. I'm joking. To be fair, it is within the margin of error, I presume. So let's see how it goes. It might have just been that one fight that didn't go very well. But hey, listen, Ali, you can't win them all, bro. You can't win them all. I'll stick to what I know. Have we got Aspen? Because I want to see if I can push further in Aspen. I have got Aspen Dungeon. Ethereal Realm, Randy. That's what we're definitely doing. We're definitely going to do Ethereal Realm. I forgot to do it. I'm also going to do Ethereal Realm. And with all of your assistances, we're going to become amazing at Ethereal Realm. Unbending Wheel, Balance Strike. I think we're going to do Balance Strike. We'll put Speed Crit back on because we'll get to the point where they're quicker than us, but that'll obviously delay it. We're going to go... No, we're not going to put Crit back on because we've got Balance Strike in what? 100 progress. Nice. Should we perhaps do... We're going to do Control Immunity. We're going to go a bit in between. Listen, I listened as much as I possibly could, all right? And I didn't think it went that bad. I looked at it and thought actually it went quite positively. So you just need to chill out, right? We're gonna do it again. No, he's talking about he's saying he's traumatized from me the other day doing Ethereal Realm. Bull. There was nothing to be traumatized about. I listened to what was being said, I took it all in, and I'd done what I was supposed to do. I thought you were being a bit patronising. However, I also understand that it's quite hard to dictate tone over messages. You was helping, and you were a fantastic help. I think you're being a little bit sensitive to it. I wasn't being critical. I felt very stupid. And I'm just saying that perhaps... Oh. Listen, interpretation is fine. Let's not go over trodden ground. It's all good. Randy, didn't you say ER first? I swear you did. Where did Randy not mention it first? Oh no, you put Ethereal Realm. Okay. I was about to say, I swear you put it first. Yeah. That's okay. Listen. It's one of those things. We're all scrubs here. Some of us are a little bit scrubbier than others. And that's fine. Absolutely fine. I need to get good at Ethereal Realm. Hey, Power. How you doing? I was there. I'm trying to make inroads into the Discord. What I found a little bit hard was that people were being very nice to me. And yet, if you go back... No, it doesn't matter. People were being nice to me, but I really wish that people would say what they felt. Because otherwise it just feels a little bit... Yeah. Ben, how you doing, bro? But I'd very much like to be part of that because there's not many people that know the game more than they do. Hey, Ez, how you doing? But yeah, I thought it was a positive experience. Personally. I've got top chat on. I'm not seeing all the messages again. I wondered why. Ez, I did notice that you were being a very good boy today in the Discord and that you were keeping things in the relative channels properly. And I just want to say, oh, yes, I'm proud of you. Very proud of you. I thought you did a good job. Good job. What are we coming up against? All these meatheads now. Is Wukong going to be quick enough? No. Shit. Maybe with the shield, it'll be enough. Yes. You aren't going to get any SG. but it means that because listen, if I'm keeping it real with you, Ez, you were very close to being muted in all other channels other than your own. I'm just saying. But I was very impressed with how you dealt with stuff today. And yesterday you weren't too bad. So I think we're okay. Okay, I know that sucks, man. When do you get a break from studying? Do you break up for Christmas and stuff? Yeah. Oh, mate, listen, but I would have spoke to Ez first, but there was a couple of conversations, and I did say to him, stop railroading the conversations, because we all love Eze. Everyone loves him. I'm very loyal to Ez. He's let me use his account. He's been a very active member. But today, he's shown today that he knows when to go into different channels, and I very much appreciate that. Eze's Ezading. You know, Dan, what are you how you doing? Would you talk about who's Eze? In about 2 weeks. How long does the break last for? Because you do need to put some work and effort into your theory craft. This is a weird wave. This is a weird one. Oberon and Walter in Purgatory 218. Oh, you fucker. No, you fucking... Oh, God. If Walter had killed me, I'd have been so devastated. Yeah, that's what I meant, Kay. I know you're not going to break up from school in a couple of weeks, but I was more worried, more thinking about the studying. Nice. Who's Fieltrom? Fieltrom is one of the OGs. He is in the Discord, though he doesn't use Discord. He comments on most of my videos, and he joins most lives, but he's in Australia, so he normally joins towards the end. Fieltrom, his name's Leaf, so I'm going to call him Leaf, right? Leaf has the most insane account that you've ever seen in your life. So he's played for like 5 or 6 years. I think that's right. But not only has he played for 5 or 6 years, my man has got like a dozen accounts on different servers. And so he's been doing work on them, right? Free to play. But so he has all of the food you can want. He has all the resources you can want. And it's just like, so he messaged me the other day on here, right? And he said, right, this is what he said, this is what we can do. He has 2, what he considers main accounts. There's an Aspen and a Vulcan account. And it's because they've got good copies of them. And then there is other accounts. The other accounts are still just as good food-wise and basic resource-wise, which means I'm going to do a series for YouTube. Oh, you fucking bitch. Sorry. Tone it down. Get back on track. Okay. That really annoyed me. So, we're going to do a series. And we are going to do the different factions. And we're going to see what faction can make the best team. And we're going to do Aspen versus Vulcan versus something else. More of a non-meta one. Mate, Power, the guy is an absolute legend. And the fact that bless it, because he doesn't use Discord or anything like that, he's never promoted it. So like, I don't think anyone else knows it exists. So I'm turning it into a YouTube series. I'm going to be making more videos. I've been thinking about things for the last week or so. And I'm going to try and make more videos for YouTube. I feel like I might be cucking myself a little bit by just doing the streaming and the event previews. Because, like me, I never used to watch streams. I still don't watch streams. And so there's a lot of people out there that don't watch streams. And so they've got no way of accessing my content, which just seems stupid from my point of view. So, yeah, I'm going to make some videos. I'm going to do some series. First things first, I'm going to get a treasure train one done. In fact, I'll show you what I'm kind of planning on doing. I wasn't gonna. So we're gonna do beginner ones, then deep dive into it, and then we're gonna tier list it, and we're gonna do that on a few different things. So it's gonna be like a 3-part series on the different things, a little overview, really meaty, and then that. That's the idea of it. Oh, that's the idea of it. So, and Leaf's stuff is going to have his own one, because I think it's really interesting what can be done. So, in fact, should we listen? I was going to wait till Leaf got here, right? We're going to log on. We're going to log on to his account, and because I want to show you what I kind of mean, because I feel like it's hard to explain it without actually showing it. I even know his account stuff off by heart now. Big Pog. We'll look at his Vulcan account, and I will tell you now, this is what most of his accounts on here look like. I'm not going to bring up the server list because it will show his email address, right? But this is what most of his accounts look like, and he's got loads of them. So there's the flexibility to do whatever we want. Whatever we want. This is the Vulcan. This is the Vulcan he wants us to... Is that the Vulcan? No, that's got to be the Vulcan. Either way, he wants a Vulcan account and he wants an Aspen account. So, yeah. This is like all light, and he's got an all dark one, he's got all Abyss, all Fortress, all Forest, all that kind of good stuff. So, we can basically strip this account down and rebuild and do whatever we want with it. Let you see all the trans valuable in the game. But this is just one account. He would have built every single... I'm sure he probably would have built every single trans hero. No worries, man. I'll catch you later, Kay. So... And if you go to, for instance, Shaqiri, how you doing, bro? All his guild techs all maxed out. He's got a maxed out Celestial Island home. Listen, basically it's insane. Like the guys in count is absolutely insane. The DGN needs more love. Yeah. But he's obviously done it for fun. And the Kay was right yesterday. Listen, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I know Kay was right yesterday. He's never bothered opening. He's never bothered opening them up. So he's got 350 soul symbols. Most accounts have got that. Oh, did you guys notice as well? You might not have noticed. He's got the max. He's got the max hero bag space as a free to play. So yeah, he's and loads of them are like this with the max bag space. Power. I don't think he does. I don't think he does, bro. I think it is him. And the reason I'm saying I'm pretty sure it is him. I don't. The reason I'm pretty sure it is just him is having spoken to him. Yeah, I am pretty sure this is Leaf. This is all his own stuff. And that he's done this on his own. So this is the Vulcan one. We're gonna... I'll switch through some so we can see him all, right? Just so that we're all on the same page. It's just... Yeah. But you've got to bear in mind, I think... Because they're like so old, the accounts, they've just generated all these resources. This is a completely different account. This is his dark account. Right? This is his A- Aspen. He wants to build the account run. Giant Killer Defier Aspen, by the way. So say what I don't really care about this bottom stuff. Listen, I don't want to mess about with the overlay too much. Today we're going to have to put up with it. But I will look at doing it tomorrow. And I will try and check, because I don't really care about the subscribe, follow thing at the bottom. So I'll see what I can get done for you. I appreciate on mobile it might be a bit small. Apologies. We'll try and figure it out. I will look into it tomorrow to change the overlay over. I will look at it tomorrow. Because I won't have... Do I need the chat up? I don't need the chat up, do I? I don't need the chat up. If I do that... Oh. I could do that. Why is my camera now gone all weird? Got ya. Is this better? Is this okay? Because I can still get a chat thing down the side here. Because I want everyone to be happy and everyone to be able to read the chat as well. So we'll try. This is as best as I can do. This is as best as I can do. If my head's too big, tough. Is a meanie. But yeah, and that's two that we've looked at. And listen, we are like nowhere near done. We are nowhere near done. I'll show you more. So far that's two. This is the third. So the real, it's a bit laggy. What's laggy, the camera or the actual screen? I think it's gonna mess around with it. Do you know what I might have to do? I'm gonna switch back to here. And yeah, Ben, so this is the Fortress meme team, right? Oh no, wrong one. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So that's Team Fortress. That's what he's got the name as the account as, right? Should we let's look at Team Forest, because I know Ben will like this. This is the Team Forest account. It's insane. He's just, I just love it. And there's an abyss and a shadow. He's got one of each. And then he has a team. He has a team tank. Should we check what? This is Fieltroms' account. Yeah, it's insane. Should we look at? We'll look at Team Tank, because I don't think I actually looked at Team Tank. I don't know how good Team Tank is. Yeah. Right, I haven't actually looked at Team Tank. Is it it's warrior? Yeah, he's got all the warriors. But so here's what I was thinking. He's got about 6k on each account as well. He's got about 6,000 of these. He's got the Beast Stone, so he was doing the event last week. The guy's a machine. And he has said, to be fair, as long as do you know what I don't understand? He's asked me to keep an account around the Vulcan because the Vulcan copy. I see why with the Aspen. Am I missing something here? I'm not seeing a great Vulcan. It might just be he loves Vulcan, right? That might be why. But his Aspen's an A- Aspen with A attack, so I can see why he wants that. Does he have a copy in the bag somewhere? No, but but it might just be that's his favorite hero. So he wants an Aspen account and he wants a Vulcan account, but we can build the team up however we want around it. So I was thinking about a new series, Faction Wars, dun, dun, dun. And it was going to be right. It's going to start off base heroes. I want to give some base heroes some love, man. I want to see Gloria E5'd and treed up. I know we can't give her subs, but we can Tree of Origin 5 her, and I think that'd be really fun. She's not on this account, she's on the other one. Power, he doesn't. Every account's like the same. Ben, exactly. That and because they are even down to, and I'm gonna have to sit, right? I have to sit and manually write stuff down. Even the treasure trains all seem like insanely close together. Like insanely close. And because the account has max guild on all the accounts, right? Look at that. He's got 1.8 million guild coins. We can literally build out. Oh yeah, look, he's I got all of them here. That's so cool. So he's already done it. He's already done what I needed to do, because this is what I was going to say, right? We can make up the teams and just fight them against each other to see who comes on top. So we'll have a Shadow faction, an Abyss faction, a Forest faction, Fortress faction, Dark faction, Light faction. We'll do base heroes, but get them up to whatever we can do. Basically, we'll have to make it the same in each account. So what we might do is we might say, right, we're going to have two, whatever the lowest out of the 6 accounts can be. I know, so it is wild. It is absolutely wild. We'll say, right, we'll have 2 Tree of Origin 5 heroes a team, and then the rest, whatever the lowest one can do. So it's all relatively equal, right? And then we'll pick a main, a second, and then fill out the team just in the factions. And then once we've done faction wars, looking forward to faction wars, we can then move on and be like, right, well, we can make 4 or 5 teams of the meta teams and see who can do better. Yeah, but power, I know that. I know Dark and Light are going to obliterate, but we can still try. We can still see if I make Gloria Tree of Origin 5, how amazing she could be. So that's what we're going to do. And I need to sit down and work it all out. I need him to message me back. To be fair, he's in Australia. So timing wise, it's very difficult for me and him to communicate. I did message him this morning, and then I saw he was playing World of Warships. And he didn't respond to me. But I had to message him on YouTube to be like, I've sent you a Discord message. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. Ali has asked that we do a lunar account, which we'll do. But like, there's no reason that we can't do Mockman, Vulcan, Aspen, Williams. Am I missing someone? That's the main 4, isn't it? And even Williams, I don't know if I'd count as the main. Obviously Wukong, but because we don't just have Wukong in every team. But you kind of have to, don't you? If we're making like optimal teams. Yeah, it's just gonna be super fun. Asmo, but I don't know if Asmo will be the main. I know he can be a main, but we've got the ability to do what the hell we want. All thanks to Leaf. Yeah, and that's the thing, because the accounts are so level with each other, it's probably the best way to compare teams. Because this is going to be the best, this is the easiest way of doing it, right? Because they're so level. So he's got to 3-5. Wukong as a damage dealer, I don't know. I think I know why he smashes through early Void campaign, but as he progresses, he becomes more of a support. I don't know if he's got enough damage output because there's so much HP, isn't there? But I've never made Mockman or Vulcan, so I'll be fascinated to see how them accounts work. As I said, Ali wants a lunar account, so we'll do a lunar account. I'm sure he is. I know Aspen kind of falls off, doesn't he? Because his damage is, well, he's just a boss dealer, isn't he? Not just, but a boss damage dealer, and he can turn into like a baby Wukong because he can turn into a support with his CC that he has. He can become that. Yeah, and we're not going to get that, Ben. We're not going to get that because I think most of his accounts for some reason had about 6,000. So this is slightly less. This is 4,200. Hey Paco, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a better day today. He's even got some origin chests. I don't know how he got the origin chests. I really don't. As free to play, it's so hard to get. But like as a reference point as well, Luna and Finn. Look at his artifacts. Two exotic, Kiss of Ghosts. So yeah, he's got like everything. Seer who? Yeah, but oh bless you. Oh good. Listen, I know you don't want us to drag it on, but it's one of those things. And I really do. It's one of the worst things to hear. Is what it is. I hope you get on. I hope you get on a bit better. Especially when it's fresher, it's always worse. Always worse. Are you talking about? Hold on. Are you Ali? Are you talking Seer? Oh, you're talking about Shia. I thought you meant Seer who, because that's a meme team I want to run. 6 Seer who's. The only difficulty. Yeah, but power. I know what you're saying. But he has the things that we see. He's got all the demon bells. As long as the accounts have got demon bells, he doesn't seem to have many of the newer things. But then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Robbie. Yeah, I see. I've never built Seer. Well, I have built Seer, but not Transcendent Seer. So, but it's unlimited. Whatever we want to do. Oh, wow. What's happened here? He's flushed this account completely. No, he hasn't. Oh, right, okay. I was thinking, what happened there? Oh, brutal. But Ben, that's the beauty of it. The only issue might be hero copies. That might be difficult, Ali. We could try 4-star. I think 4-star might work. I'm actually surprised he doesn't. Oh no, these are all 3 stars. Where is his 4 stars then? Is he just not got? Why has he not got any 4 stars? Look how many 3 stars he's got just from buying from the shop. Why is that dropped down lower? Look at that. What's that about? Carver. He's lower than everyone else. It's the kind of thing that freaks me out and I don't like it. Look. Is that going to go away now? Please say it goes away. Oh, okay. Thank God. Right. He's got some hero copies. Got Vessers. I need to go to his forest team. And see if he's got how many Seer Who's he's got on the forest account. I don't know why. I presume he's got a lot, but he might also not. Because that will be the difficult thing, is hero copies if we want to do some proper stress testing meme accounts. He's got 1. I suppose, yeah, why would he have loads of copies? He's starting to build up some more. Yeah. She's built 1 of each. Ben, out of interest, where are you on the leader? Pickaxe. Ben, where are you on the leaderboard still? Is it an Obelisk Temple? Yeah, it is, yeah. 6th. Is this the guy you were trading places with? Because he seems to have burst through. I love how you just know as well. keeping tabs on everyone. Do you know what's disappointing? Do you know what's really disappointing? You and Meme Machine have got it right. Why is Oak join? Why have they not got a forest hero as their profile picture? Why has Ads got an Arania? Yeah, Seahu. Nice. Papa Panda. We like that. What's up with all these guys? Why is this guy? Has he got 2 accounts? We're both just called Join. Well, tell him to sort it out. Tell him I've noticed. And why are you in the same guild as him? How does that happen? How did you guys come across each other? Oh, you're in a guild alliance. Do you mean guild or guild alliance? Because are they two different things? I'll be in a scrub right now. But no, so I'm gonna jump off his accounts until he comes back. So if anyone has any good ideas on what we should do with those accounts, let me know. As I said, what I'm definitely going to do is Faction Wars. It's going to be a new series. And I want to see how far I can push the different accounts. Mainly against each other. Mainly against each other is what I'm kind of planning. Nice. What do guild alliances do then? What's the benefit of being an alliance? Nice. Listen, feet pics for membership. That's what I said. You're not just getting free feet pics, Ez, right? I know you send free feet pics in the chat, which no one wants to see. But for me to give feet pics, boosters don't get feet pics. No way. Because you might have already had Nitro and you're using the server boost to help me out, which is amazing. But that doesn't constitute feet pics. Yeah, Ali, you will get your Lunar account. And not only will you get your Lunar account, you can tell me how you want me to build it out. Ez, stop bringing down the tone of the chat, please. And if anyone else has any ideas, so Kay was going to do one when he stopped studying. Kay can do one, and he can pick one out. Yeah, Sandy, just ignore him. Listen, what are you saying really to? I already said to you in the mods chat, you can pick whatever team you want, and I'll build it. Obviously, can't give you access to the account because it's not mine to give. But you can tell me these are the 6 heroes that I want. But you also got to bear in mind with the account that we're going to be on, even though there's loads of food and stuff to build him up, he can't I don't think he can destiny anyone. I think he's destinied a couple of people because cores are a problem. Yes, Randy, that's why you're chief mod. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do. We're guessing. What? Why didn't I get... No, Ali, I didn't say you would. I think Leaf is still going to maintain the upkeep of the accounts. I've said to him, listen, I struggle with 2 accounts as it is, let alone doing more. So I will help him if he needs help, but I can't guarantee that. What the fuck is what happened to my movement point? Where? Ali, give me advice now. What has happened here? Do I just leave it? What does that mean? I'm gathering stuff now. Look, I'm gathering. Yeah, I've got movement points. Movement points don't seem to be the problem. But I'm gathering resources. What am I supposed to attack now? The boss? Okay. Ali's typing. Furiously typing away. Attack him again. Yes, boss. Ben, I love Rake. I absolutely adore Rake. I am not very good at watching videos like that. I tried and I couldn't do it. I don't have a very long attention span. So, for me, it didn't help loads. I'm more of a learning by doing / getting people to tell me exactly what to do type of person. I'm the worst type of person. So we're doing it live, and we're going to take advantage of the fact that Ali will tell me how to do. Nice. You should never attack someone when they have high ground. I'm an amazing person. Thank you. I presumed you weren't. I need to get to level 100 to attack the boss. Fine. No, let's be efficient. Let's be efficient. Let's do this efficiently, right? Super efficient. Why have they, by the way, I don't know, well, no one's going to know the answer to this. Why is there like, why don't they use actual heroes? Why is there these weird little dog things? They look cool. Like these. Why are these here? And can someone also remind me, what's the point of Ethereal Realm? Do I have an anchor? I need to place an anchor. I presume I'm given an anchor. Do I have to craft an anchor? Scroll. What is with that hostility? I didn't say I didn't want to build troops. I've built troops. I built 10,000 troops. I built 1,000. I built a certain amount of troops yesterday. It's not I didn't want to buy them. Cool. Hey, listen, Ali. Listen. Ben's just trying to give me great advice, right? I didn't know if you knew this, but we're in the presence of one of the Idle Heroes greats right now. He's 6th currently, all time, in Forest Heroes. So I'm going to listen to Ben about the anchors and everything. Mr. Vallejo. Veildew. That's a new name. How are you? Star Soul Builder. Yeah, listen, I'm so far away from that. I mean, if Captain Credit Card gets pulled out anymore, we'll get closer. But it just depends. Ben, you're top 6, dude. If we say that there's 7 factions, including Transcendence, that means you're top 42 in the world at gathering heroes of one class faction. So I would consider that a great. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say that. Have I beaten all 7? Was anyone keeping count? How do I check if I've beaten them or not? I think we're just going in a circle. That's okay, dude. Listen, we like it very much. Oh, well done, Ali. Thank you. You're always welcome just to watch or give great advice. Oh, thank you, Randy's the most positive person in the world. I love Randy. And do you know what? Sometimes he does say stuff to mug me off. 99% of the time, it's positive stuff. And I can always get excited when I see Randy's name pop up because I'm like, oh, it's going to be nice. That's attack points. How do I find out my attack points? Okay. But no one's told me where. You buy 5 extra daily. Okay. Is that. That's that. Understood. Got ya. And why don't I want to kill these scrubs? Is it because they just give me less stuff? So basically, we're prioritizing purple things. Then we go to blue things. The lantern on top next, right? Oh shit. Okay. Got ya. Actually, I think I know what you meant. No, but is that and I don't mean this in a negative way. So is it just a lazy thing that people don't bother with the 3 of them because it's not really worth it? Or is that what people will always do? We love both of them. We've always loved both of them. Duff Bow, how you doing? Click the air balloon, it's free. Do you mean this thing? But you're saying it's free, but in what context is it free? Now, remind me, do I now go and gather more resource when I go to fight? Rather than taking one more action point? I did wonder why, but I wasn't given the correct information by Ali. So that's why that was happening. So what you're suggesting is if I click on here, yeah, okay. So, Koji, how you doing, man? So Duffbo's just given me fantastic advice. Thank you, Duffbo. Thank you, Randy. Ali, thanks for being here, I suppose. Pac-Man knows. Randy's keeping tabs. Why am I sitting here looking at it? That's not going to help me do anything, is it? I need to collect my energy source cubes. Find the yellow coral. You speak of which I don't understand. Do I have to level up any of these buildings? I've got enough. Not enough. Go to the map. This map. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate your feedback, my friend. So, the only resource I've got is the little Pokemon. So I don't need to do anything else. Yes, so sometimes Coral turns up, and that's what I need to do. Other times, I don't have to worry about it. Well, I can't worry about it if he's not there. Yes. Oh, God, Koji, let me read that because I think we're in the same boat, my friend. Because this is something I keep on going on about and I keep on getting conflicting advice. Do you chase cores to make Melissa Destiny so I can then do Scarlet Queen Destiny? Or get subs, make Wukong, push Holo campaign and get some more core shards for Scarlet Queen? So, where are you picking between core chests and sub chests anyway today? Or are you just saying in general, Coach? Understood, Ali. I got you. Yeah, I mean, Wukong's the path, I think, for that, isn't it? Tell me what you mean by hollow cores. So we're obviously talking about the hollow. Is what you're saying, as we push further, we get, when we clear it, we get these. So, Koji, you're suggesting that you push further in here to get more core shards first, but then you can only do Scarlet Queen, you can't do Melissa. Yeah, I would still recommend you just go for Wukong, bro. I don't know. I haven't seen your account. I have seen your account. That's a lie. I've been on your account. I can't think of your account offhand. But yeah, if Wukong isn't treed up and subbed up, then my advice is always get Monkey, bro. Get him leveled up, and then worry about Destiny. I don't know. Yeah, Jordan, do you know what? I'm kind of agreeing with you. Koji, you spend some money as well. So I feel like you can... Koji, you're not free to play, are you? That's what I'm saying, Ali. So I would... Yeah, but you don't have... You wouldn't do Wukong just to push the Holo Core. It's just he's just good for everything. Oh, you are free to play. So it's harder for you to get subs and chests. No, Ali, I agree with you, but maybe the reasoning would be wrong, but you could still do it to get Wukong pushed forward. Wukong, definitely top 3 heroes. Do you know what we're going to do? And I maybe not. No, do you know what? I'm going to prep for it better because I need to get the graphics and stuff. You guys are going to help me with some lists. And you've got no choice because otherwise I'll put them out there without your consideration. And Wukong, we've got to decide who's top of the list. I love Wukong. I think he's really fun. You have an S tier. Oh, what a bitch. That's so cool. I only have an A tier. Ali, don't you start. Don't you start doing that when you're going to have an S tier very soon anyway. You might... No. I love you too, Eze. You might even already have an S tier. Yes, that is obviously context to it, Coach. I suppose if you've already got 2 or 3 cores synced into her, then it makes sense to... Or, yeah, then it makes sense. Hey, Ali, don't put yourself down. We have 2 whales in the chat. You and Vallejo. I don't know how to say the name. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to call you Veli. Sounds cool? Veli. Vallejo. I'm almost certain it's not Veliju. It's either Vallejo. I'm going to call you Veli. Let's call you Veli. Veli, you can be as active as you want in the chat. We always love a whale. Do you just like having names that no one can pronounce? Because I'm looking at that. I presumed you'd put that in there for it to be easier for me to say. Pokapa. Pokapa. Eric, I'm not. Stop. I'm not a whale. I see you top. You see me top IDA. What's IDA mean? Am I being, guys? I might be. Oh, interdimensional arena. I'm so excited. I don't see you. You don't literally mean at the top, do you? Holy shit, press. Oh. Wow. You're in Rebels. What are you doing in this chat? What are you doing with us? You're not going to learn anything here. You might become more stupid just by listening to me. I wouldn't take that risk. I wouldn't have that. Yeah, Randy and Ben. Yep. Yeah. I look at Ali's getting. Ali's getting whale jealous right now because he's looking at what a real whale potentially. Do you know what? I reckon I could beat that team. Oh my god. There's me being such a scrub. I thought it was just these three teams. And I was like, that's not that an impressive team. It still is really impressive. And it's just like, no, more. Love it. You got an A- Heart Watcher. Holy shit. So if you're ever looking for any advice, just hit me up. Oh, can I not like you? Why can't I give you a thumbs up? Server 43. I'm on server 35. I think you played a bit longer than me, though. B Basilisk. Has he only got a B Basilisk? Ugh. God, that's stinky. Listen. No. Listen. I've got a great deal. This is the perfect Basilisk for your account. Veli, right? I will let you have this for 20,000 Star Gems. And I think that's a great deal. I think it's a phenomenal deal. So you hit me up, you let me know what you want to do. And then we can move on from there. I'm just waiting for him to say put it up. That's crazy. That's a beautiful account. I'm going to go back and look at it. How much would this kind of account go for if this was to be sold? Like, what? How do you? Because I see people trying to sell their accounts, right? And their accounts. $7K. Sheesh. How do you trust someone like that? So is it like done in escrow for a middleman? You can't just be like, here's $7,000, give me the account. That's just craziness, isn't it? I suppose that's where you'd use someone like Rake as an intermediary, right? You'd give Rake the account, someone that's trusted. The other person gives Rake the money, switches it over for a transaction fee. Yeah, but that would be a hell of a trust though, wouldn't it? That's crazy. Ali, How much? Be nice. How much could I sell this account for? Is this worth anything? I'm not going to sell it, but just out of interest, I want to see how much money I've lost if I was to just sell this account. I mean, the fact it's got a basilisk, a basilisk has got to be worth at least $10. Do you know what's interesting as well? I watched Drake's video yesterday. Brilliant. I watched Drake's video yesterday, and he because I don't know, is it, well, I say legal, I suppose it is legal, isn't it? SG Hub. He gave a shout out to SG Hub. Bless you. He gave a shout out to SG Hub, and I'm surprised he does it, because I'd be worried that DH Games would like close his account. And everyone knows about Rake. Oh, what a waste that would be. $400. Ben, you dirtbag. How much did you buy? I feel like it's a drop in the ocean. Oh, you bought 10,000 Starry Gems, not you paid $10,000 for Starry Gems. How much was 10k Starry Gems? How much was that? And Ali, you bought some as well. Stop buying. You don't need that much forest food. How much was it? $90. Jordan, I'll see you later, bro. Have a good one. Thank you for dropping in. This is about $10 per K. Is that like a significant? That is good, isn't it? You can't really quantify it. So that's about 600 Starry Gems to get to that. Why am I comparing it to VIP? Oh, okay, Ali. Giant killer alligator. Oh, I love the idea of that. Right. This is my alligator. We tree 5'd Williams. Just because we might as well. Ask Rake. I will ask Rake. I was tempted to message him and ask him how much stuff is, because I presume I don't even need to ask him. I presume the price is just straight up in the Discord, right? It might be something I look at doing, because out of interest, and I know none of us here have done it, right? Irrespective of what people have put in the chat, none of us have bought illegal black market Starry Gems. Say one was to purchase Starry Gems. How does the Starry Gems get put on said account? Is it just trading through Auction House? Per se, if anyone potentially knew of any way of doing it, and they had done it, or they've heard of someone that's done it, how would that happen? Which I know none of you guys have done it, because that's illegal and against terms of service. But if we was to do it, Auction House transfer. Oh yeah, it's just Starry Gem gifting. What am I doing? What am I even... Oh, no, but hold on. You heard from a mate. But you can only gift once a week. So surely they'd run out of accounts to do. Oh, I know, Ali. Thank you for that. Yeah, Duffbo. Coming in with the clutch advice again. So we're talking about $10 for 1,000. And realistically... Do they? It's wild. Yeah, I bet they do. I bet they do. So, they could probably just buy accounts as well, right? But how do they then get it on the... Oh, no, they just... Yeah, okay, right. So, Has anyone done the mathematics on this, right? Because why am I struggling all of a sudden with trying to work it out? What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm not actually obviously doing this. Nope. So you're getting about so you get about 4 times the value. Yeah. And I suppose that they'll sell copies and all that kind of stuff as well, won't they? Rake's been in the stream before. Do you reckon if I turn around, if I messaged him and said, I know I don't have many people, but if I promote you, will you give me 10% off? Do you reckon that's what he'd do? It's a more bigger discount. Because at the very least, right, I'd trust it to work. Yeah, I know. I did try and find SG Hub before. I'm only joking, Ali. I'm only joking. I wouldn't ask it. Do you know, it's one of those things. So I wanted to get $100 worth off him. I'm not begging for a tenner off. But I'm thinking, logically speaking, I could do that and then split between the 2 accounts. Wonder. Yeah, but Veli, the thing is, it's about trust, isn't it? And I know from what people have said and people that I know. Well, Ben, you can message me. You can message me. How do you transfer the money? PayPal. If theoretically someone was going to do it. And Veli, when you say there's better places, what kind of rate are we talking about? What kind of rate are we talking about? Ali, that's what I'm petrified of. But then they get their 5% DH games, don't they? So it's taking stuff out of the market and helping them. And you're right, so it's the whales that are... Yeah. We won't talk about it too much more. We won't talk about it. It's fine. It's not... So you get 4 times the value. But I feel like, say you buy the relay, you don't just get the Prism Starries, you get other stuff as well. Oof. Ali, how did you lose money? I understand how you could lose the Vulcan, but how did you lose money from that? Potentially. Yes, even the Williams account's doing this really well. I took some damage there. I took a little bit of damage. I haven't got any of my gems on. Do I need gems yet? How do I equip them? Okay. Nah, Ali, I don't think you are. I think it's one of those things, right? I don't think you're R worded for that. I think it's easy to get caught up in it at the time it's happening, so I don't blame you for that. But it's just something that always puts me off doing stuff like that. Oh wait, yeah, I guess we're doing. Oh, I can do more. Oh my god, I don't want to read all this. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Addy, but you also they're really good at it. Like they're really good at doing that kind of thing. I'm not savvy enough to do it, which is why I don't really get involved in it. Just because, yeah, I'm not that. Yeah, as I say, I think it does. I think, you know, they've got lots of experience. Really? That's what made you quit? I know you said before you took a break. I didn't realise that was the reason why. That's so sad, isn't it? It's so sad. Oh, I can't wait for Black Friday. I can't wait for Black Friday. I think I told you guys I've taken the Friday off of work because I'm going to stay up late and I'm going to do the event on a different account that I've got, so I can try it all out and do a video for the morning, so I can make sure it's all done properly. Oh, all the stones. Randy, now tell me the truth. Are you going to use the stones on Black Friday? So the day you buy them, are you going to use them? Or are you going to wait till a gala or a session? I can't lie to you. I don't have faith you're going to do it properly. Yeah, exactly. And to be fair, that's obviously why it's probably really fruitful for them to do this type of game, because there is people that obviously spend a lot of money. Nice, Ben. Nice. I'd love that. Randy, you should save the stones. You should save the stones. Be strong. Velly. Do you know what's funny? I know that most people just use them straight off the bat. I think where I used to play the game, and I played it so horrifically inefficiently, I was one of those. And you'll be amazed, right? I don't think that, because most people here are established players and know not to do it, I don't think people quite realise how many players out there, if they get a summoning scroll, they'll use it. If they get a prophet orb, they'll use it. And they perennially have zero resources. That's how I used to play the game. Now I'm completely the flip side, and I'm like, I do not spend nothing outside of events, so I'll get them stones and I ain't using them. I will not use them until it comes to an event. And do you know what's amazing, right? The event is I presume, judging from the events immediately before and after compared to the events that we're getting now, the events have got so much better over the last year. So I think I think it could be huge. I think it would be massive. It would be interesting to see. I, for one, can't wait to spend money, which is terrible, isn't it? But, you know, content first and all that. So we're a Vanquisher. Oh, right, this is the Williams account. I was about to say, how are we only a Vanquisher? It's embarrassing. So, Ali, have you already got the Black Friday frame then? So you're going to get your second frame? I'm not going for the frame. Listen, man, I don't I don't have the disposable income to go for the frame. It would be $800. Oh, sorry, I thought you said you'd completed it last year. Got you, Ali. Oh, so you've played similar kind of time to me, come back similar kind of time to me, so you joined back up after the anniversary. Bless you. Veli, I presume you've got the frames. I'll be very surprised if you don't have the frames. Got ya. Of course you've got all of them, Veli. Veli, where are you from? I'm thinking Eastern Europe. Just because of the name. I might be completely wrong. Finland. Northern Europe. Cold in Finland. Ali, good for you. Good for you. It's the best. It's the best frame in the game. Why not have it? On the plus side, if there's anyone out there that wants to send me $800, I can complete Black Friday. Feet pics for life. Daily feet pics for $800. Top tier membership. First snow yesterday. First snow since when though, if you're in Finland? I feel like in Finland it probably snows 9 months of the year. I know I'm stereotyping. Yeah, I won't really do it, Ali, to be fair. I get why people say like Gvelli, or people at the very top do it, because the amount of SG is just phenomenal. Ali, I'm thank you so much. I was only joking. And I don't think I could commit to the feet pics every day. I'd have to get pedicures and everything like that, and I feel like it'd end up costing me money. And the crazy thing is, I don't even think you're joking. I think you probably would, which is wild. But obviously completely unacceptable. Let's see how we doing. One pick a week. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Would you want it on a Sunday? Sunday afternoon bath, just feet pics. But then I'd also feel bad, because then I'd have to, I'd have to find someone else. No, I know it is, Ali. Listen, brother, I couldn't possibly even entertain that. I was looking at VH hats today. I was looking at hats. I'm just worried about the size of my head. So I was trying to find local places that do stitching. And there's a few places that do it. It's a Saturday, so I couldn't ask them. So I'm going to speak to them on Monday and say to them, if I provide you the hat, can I pay you extra just to embroider? Just put the 2 letters in. Because I feel like I'm giving Pins and Aces free advertising. They're not paying me for this. So I feel like I'm getting a bit scammed. No one knows what Pins and Aces is anyway. But just in case they do, this is free advertising. Oh, mate, we're getting trashed. Listen, I love the business idea, but can I just make a very quick point? Oh, Natalie. Wow, I wish I hadn't skipped that now. Do you think that would help me in my career? a bunch of random diners in Houston, Texas, seeing VH plastered on some employees' hats. Do you reckon I'd get some new subs? Might sponsor the local football team. Soccer team. If you put the YouTube channel. I mean, it'd be a very niche audience, wouldn't it? You just have to hope that someone somewhere is also enjoys Idle Heroes content. I don't know. We'll have to see. See, I feel like we're going to lose again. Maybe. I wouldn't want to inflict that on anyone. Started Idle Heroes because of me. Jesus. They could probably sue me for that. Williams is an absolute monster. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Nah, not against Carrie and Garuda. She's going to drain my energy like a biatch. Yeah, I'd feel bad for... Oh, yeah, that's okay, because we weren't thingied. We'll get past Vankshire today. I need you to think about your Luna team, by the way, Ali. I need you to think about it. I need you to think of what 6 heroes you want in the team. And who you want to be the strongest. Also need to get some feedback on what kind of Forest and Abyss teams we can do. Forest, I think I've got down. I think I know what Forest team I kind of want to go for. Goes around Gloria and Flora for sure. Just the right amount of CC. Just the right amount of CC. Flora reduces attack, Gloria reduces crit, gets some stuns off, gets some twines off, nice burst damage. Koji, that's a great idea. The only downside to that is I don't have a guild that's over level 30. So I still can't do that. And I can't even get someone to join my guild to keep it. Yeah, it's just. But I appreciate the thought on that. That'd be amazing, obviously, because that's how we got. Hey, camper. Well, obviously we can't. But we could make an assassin cheese team with Rogans and Drakes. Oh, I could do Rogans and Yorm Tum or stuff like that. But that's the beauty of the accounts that we've been given access to, is that we can do stuff like that without it being a big deal. Like, it would have to be... yeah, I don't know. Like, everyone could make up their... As long as it was V4 max, we can do more than that. But soul symbol wise, it was only going to cost us some gems to regress that imprints. So we could do that, and we can make our own teams up and see which ones kind of work best. I've got loads of great team ideas, and I can tell you one thing, I'm never going to run out of thumbnails. So that's all I can do. Yeah, they have. The single targeting is just not as strong. They could be a second damage dealer because they can be that niche kind of output. But you can't, I don't think you could really main a team around an assassin. Like, because there's too much burst in the game now. And there's not even, I mean, Yorm Tum is probably the best example of it, where he can beat people down. But other than that, why would you just not have someone that hits 3, 4, 5? I know, but even then, Azrael, you want him to take damage and stuff like that, don't you? I also watched Drake's video. I love the idea of Azrael. Yeah. So, but we could do a proper meme team. And Veli, this is even more reason why we need people like you here, because you can give us some great ideas, things that you want to see happen. Yeah, I know. I saw Rake done a video on it the other day, and it's fascinating. And I knew that's how he worked, but I just don't. I don't know. To me, that's not. I don't know if that's enjoyable for me. Building up a hero that you want to take that takes damage, because they all take it too, don't they? That's his whole point. They all take the damage too. So obviously, if you're building up with a high HP pool, where is it? That's it. Soul Castigation. That's what I can think. Curse of Doomsday. He's interesting, and I want to try Finn out desperately. Not normal Finn. He's never being made. But Trans Finn, Count of Nightmares, he's getting built. So there's loads of stuff that we're going to do. We could do an OG team. Can I ask you a question? Why is he only great for PvP? Why is this not really good for PvE? Chain Dreamland. And then when it's Destinied, it does too. Is there a hero that does damage every round and anti-heal? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean like there is... Who does that? Someone reduces healing effects. I can't think of who it is. I can't think of who it is. But I don't know what you mean by the damage every round. Yeah, I know Vulcan's really good. Too much reading. I just got a LinkedIn notification, so I see who's messaged me. Do you feel I look like a baseball player? Oh, you said that on one of the first streams. Passive damage. Every time I say is, your ears ring because you think I'm talking about you. Surely you can tell from the tone of me saying it that I'm not talking about you. Whenever I talk about you, there's a slight twang of disappointment. I'm only joking, Eze. No disappointment. So... once Leaf gets back to me, I can wear a hat so good. I think I wear a hat as good as anyone else does. And do you know what? Let's not give me the credit. It's the hat's credit. I always say you. Do you know why I know that's bullshit? You have never kept anything internally. You always just shout it out as soon as you think about it. So don't tell me that you thought of jokes that you haven't said. You thought of every joke. You've said every joke. Okay. I feel like when you say that you have a joke, what you mean is you thought of a way of insulting me. That's different. That's not a joke. That's being mean. And you've got your own little corner in the Discord for that. So, like you regularly do, just go put a message in there. Tell me to do whatever. Eze, just for those that don't know, whenever we're talking in the waffle chat, general IH stuff, and I say something he doesn't like, he's now learnt not to respond in that chat, and he puts it in his naughty corner. And he just says, F off or something like that to me. He just tags me. So he keeps the chats nice and clear, but still bullies me. Yeah, Ali, thank you. That's exact. And so and the annoying thing is, right, because there's not many of us in Eze's naughty corner. People don't see that, so they might just think I'm bullying him now. Eze's the bully all the time. He bullies me all the time. It's never my fault. Very rarely. Sometimes. But apart from that, it's his fault. That's the reality of the situation. We're going to challenge. We're going to win. Fight. And win. You're proud. You should be proud. You have a special place in my heart, Ez. You're my little fuck up. And that's absolutely fine. Duff, you've made like 3 comments in the stream. The first 2 was useful bits of information, and I just feel like this is going to be a horrendous joke. What's green and eats nuts? Go on, Duff. What's green and eats nuts? Syphilis. Where'd the sypha bit? You've spelt syphilis wrong for a start. Where'd the syphilis come? Where did the syph bit come from? I get the eats nuts part. Am I just too stupid to understand it? Yo, Koji, it's not for the weak. That chat is. Listen, Koji. If we give Eze his own place to vent, then he's not doing it in the main channels. And if he's not doing it in the main channels, it keeps people happier in the main channels. So, we gave him that area. If you don't want to be in there, I know. Duff, I know what you meant with the syphilis joke. I said you spelt it wrong. But am I missing why it's green? Why is it green? I get it eats nuts. No, but it's fine. Listen, to be fair, we've got Eze contained. And he's self-containing as well. He's got better the last couple of days. And I always feel like if improvements are being made, then it's going to get... It's a fungus. Duff, I don't want to hear any more dirty jokes. I don't want to hear any more dirty jokes. I'm not a dirty joke person. I still don't get it. I didn't realise syphilis was a fungus. He's a virus. Everyone's accepted that. Eze knows he's like the Tasmanian devil, infiltrating everywhere. Every conversation just comes bursting through the door. It eats blokes nuts. No, I know. But Eze knows that. He knows that there's an issue, and I've taken steps to stop the issue because of my loyalty towards someone like Ez. I was never going to kick him. So it's like, right, we'll give him his own area, and as long as he stays in his area, we're not going to have any arguments. And he stayed in his area, so there is nothing for me to criticise. 100%. He's the Discord's honey badger. But as I said before, the glorious thing with Ez, he gives but he takes. Giggity. So I can't criticise from that point either. If he was someone that... Yeah, to be fair, my wife does Discord. My wife has a Discord server for work, for her job. She actually created it the other day. Yeah, but I know you do, and we try not to hit the soft spots. I thought I only hit one soft spot. See, the thing is, I don't know what soft spots you're talking about other than one. And you know I'm never going to talk about anything serious. So other potential soft spots aren't going to be touched anyway. So I don't know what soft spots I'm supposed to avoid. I know you got annoyed at us the other day when we were talking about height. So I haven't brought the height thing back up. because it's only a joke if everyone finds it funny, and you didn't find it funny, so I decided not to continue it. But yeah, I don't know what else. Yeah, but when you think about it, Shaqiri, I think it's quite obvious that people do it because it's a free platform. A lot, especially younger people, obviously in the workforce, and a lot of people have now grown up with Discord, which sounds wild. So it does kind of make sense. No, I'm never going to use the height when you're... Yeah. No, listen. You made the point the other day that you didn't like being taken fun of with your height. So therefore, I'm not going to use it against you. I've always said to people, I like to have a joke. But I don't want anyone to get upset or feel bullied with it, even if it's someone like you. So if I ever say anything to anyone and you don't like it, then you've just got to say, message me and say, oh, I didn't like that. And I'll never use it again, because the last thing I want is anyone to actually get upset. I like to think it's all jokes. But as I said, the jokes stop when someone doesn't like it. We don't use Slack over here. I'm in the UK. We don't use Slack. We use Teams. But I said, I still think it's an age thing. Now that you've got a load of early 20s in the workplace that grew up with Discord, it makes sense to use a platform they've used. Things like Teams and stuff like that's for old people, because we've had it for ages. I know, Ez, I know. And I could tell, which is why I stopped the other day. Because I said, it's only fun if we're all having fun. You don't like talking about it. What I did find funny about that conversation was how tall everyone is, apparently, in our chat. We should make a basketball team. It's wild how tall everyone is. Shaqiri, why don't you have a Discord? Is it not available in your country of origin? With the name Shaqiri, you... Oh, no, I've got to be really careful what I say. I'm going to say Swiss, but I don't mean Swiss. Albanian. I reckon Albanian. But I know people. Koji, great. Let's get up together. Eze can be the water boy. Oh, Jordan. I just saw Jordan's back. I don't know why. I thought it was Eze that wrote that. I didn't even look at the name of the person that wrote it. I want people to feel bad. I just presumed that's what Eze wrote, because that's the type of thing Eze would write. Shaqiri, listen, bro. My guild is level 28. So I can't... I called it. I said Albanian. When the guild gets to level 30, everyone can join. But it's not level 30 yet. Yeah, K plays basketball because he's 7'3". He weighs about 50 kilos, but he's 7'3". Yes, Eric. No one's active. How do I... No one's active. Damn it. Yeah, there's a person called Jordan. Join my guild, please. The world's saddest statement. Nothing wrong with Albania. Hold on, Koji, you can't say you don't like Eze's naughty corner and then try and flame him a little bit. Because if you do that... Where's Lolly tonight? Lolly wasn't here yesterday either. Is Lolly okay? It's not Holland, it's Netherlands. Eze, where's your boyfriend? Lolly is enjoying the weather. Okay. Is he really? Is he actually? Right, let me message him right now. Tell him. He's not being very supportive. He is. Well, I've messaged him. I've messaged him because it's unacceptable that he's on the Discord and he's not in the stream. Have I upset him? I don't mind if he doesn't want to watch the streams. I'm just devastated. Devastated. Yes, Ez. I have to see the corner. What have you been putting in the corner now? God, do I even want to look? I try not to look at it, to be honest. Who have you been arguing with now? Oh, have you been banned from Idle Heroes Discord now? Oh my god. Do you know what makes me laugh about that message, Ez, that you screenshotted? At the top, he's got his name, and it says, "This is the very beginning of your legendary conversation with Bomb." And then it's all the stuff that he says. No, you don't have to keep the stuff in check in Eze's corner, Ali. Eze's corner is its own little... I've already told Eze, as long as there's nothing illegal going on, he can say whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. And if people don't like it, like Koji, and I get why Koji doesn't like it, he doesn't have to go in there. And that's why I try and avoid going in there. The issue with me is I get tagged to go in there, so I don't really have much of a choice. I end up being forced to go in there. No, I didn't tell him no fat jokes. What I said was, like what I said about Eze with the height thing. You don't know what's going to upset someone. Generic insults, fine. I think he called you fat, Ali, didn't he? And it's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not insulting people like that. If you want to call someone naughty words, fine, I don't care. But let's not make the insults personal, because once you start doing that, it then goes downhill. And as we know, Eze doesn't have a filter. He's been given an environment where he can say what he wants. And I don't think the best thing for that to happen is for two people to get into a personal argument in there, because I think that would be horrific. So we're just, yeah. Right, Ez, what have I just said? What have I just said? Yeah, Ali, that's it. Rocket, that's what I say as well. I was about to say something mean about Eze and I stopped myself because I can't be... I can't think of the word. Contradictory. You need to stop making comments about Americans, all right? They have enough problems as it is without you jumping on board. America. I love America. To be fair, I genuinely do love America. I know it has its issues, but as I said before, it's the most environmentally diverse place in the world. It's just brilliant. I love the fact you can go to one country, but it's like going to fucking 30 different ones depending where you go. Yeah, fever dream. Exactly, it is. That's it. Like you could go, if you, I said the other day, if you wanted to go skiing, you could go skiing. If you want to go camping, you could go camping. If you want to go to a beach, you can go to a beach. Like, there's so many different things you could do at any point of the year. Somewhere's got something for you. Or just drive, like Ali. Ali lives the American dream. He drives everywhere all day. All day, every day. He's in his RAV4. Him and the road. He's just driving. I can see why you dislike New York. But New York's like, it's like London. It's one of those things where it highlights the worst in people. Look at all these monkeys. Why has everyone got these monkeys? I wasn't talking about London. I was talking about the avatars. Yes, I am your free-to-play radio, Ali, and I love it. I love every second of it. Farmer accounts. What's a farmer account? I didn't just say what? Farmer. Chicken run. What? Jordan, are you English? Monkeys. Yeah, because the avatars. I was talking about New York. I was saying because the avatars. It was like the special avatars, the special Wukong avatars. Yeah, I think you did, Ez, because I still don't know what you think I meant. Jordan, proud American. America! But Chicken Run is 11 out of 10. I just can't believe you guys... I swear Chicken Run's like a very English thing. I don't know why. Yeah, it's made by the people that made Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, British. So how the hell have you watched Chicken Run? With all the great cartoons that you guys have, like Pixar and Disney, where have you come across Chicken Run? I think it's amazing. Oh no, Shakira, so I get what you mean. Is that what you guys were saying with the Wukong avatar? Yeah, well, that's Koji. You probably wouldn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a peak. I'm amazed that Jordan knows. So Jordan's, I would surmise, is in his 30s. You grew up on Wallace and Gromit in the US. Why? Wallace and Gromit sucked over here, let alone over in the US. That's so weird. I don't know why that's weirded me out. Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run are like, do you know what plasticine is? The material is like clay but made out of plastic, like Play-Doh. And it's stop-start animations. So they create all the figures out of it. And then, yeah. Wallace and Gromit isn't, dude. Well, if he's from the US, Koji, he probably is. Probably is English. If you go back a few hundred years. Cheese Gromit. Marmite sandwiches. We're ignoring that. What was it telling me to do here then? Oh, I'm so excited for Leaf's account. So excited for Leaf's account. Leaf, if you happen to watch this after, because I don't think Leaf's going to get on here tonight, because I'm going to go for about another, what's the time? I'm going to go for another half hour or so. So I don't know if Leaf's going to make it on tonight in time. But I do think he watches the streams back. Leaf, if you watch the streams back, check your Discord. I messaged you. I know you don't use Discord. And also let me know if I could reach you at your email address that you've given me, because I don't also mind emailing that and communicating. Thick British accent. It's weird with the British accent because obviously it's so diverse. So when people say English accent, I don't know what they mean, because you've got. Who was saying that? Koji, was it you? You said about the Scouse. You were going to learn how to speak English in Scouse. It's like the worst thing you could do. I don't know if you guys have ever. Yeah, I know, Ez. Yeah, but Leaf's a bit older, so he doesn't use Discord an awful lot. And he's from Australia, so I presume we can't WhatsApp or anything like that. So he emails, and that's fine. When I say a bit old, he's a bit older than you. He's not, yeah. So that's how they communicate. It's my happy juice. Pink lemonade. Lucozade pink lemonade. Best drink in the world. It was on special offer at Tesco's. £1 for a big bottle. I need some feedback. Free-to-play players out there, how hard is it to get Origin artifacts, realistically? Do you basically have none? Because I want to do a video on the very, very difficult. I can see why it would be. Because you need to get to tier 4. Well, I say that. It doesn't have... you have to get to tier... It's just a massive investment, isn't it? You have to get to tier 4 in the Glorious Treasury and pay 10. So you end up having to get 25 event currency. So it's not that... Yeah. Ali, shut up. Because I'm going to do a video on the artifacts, right? My plan for 2026. I'm getting all the stuff ready. Yeah, I know, Duff. That's it. Like, so it's an investment to do it, isn't it? Jordan, how can you be halfway to a second? You've either got one or you haven't, surely. Or have I got confused with what you mean? I don't feel like there is a halfway. Fantasy Arcade, because people all the time ask about artifacts, right? Including our Discord, they ask about artifacts. But obviously the advice is like completely different for free to play than it is to a light spender, than it is to like a mid spender, than it is to a whale. Like so wildly different. Because you've got so many different ways of achieving them. And it's like, well, what do you prioritize? So even down to not how good the artifacts are, but if you can only have one deified one, it'll be a different answer than if you could have 4 or 5. Yeah, that's it, Shakira, that's it. So yeah, you've got to really prioritize it, and then you're spending loads of contract stories on something. But then I suppose it's not wasteful, is it? Because if you're free to play, you know the game's going to take a long time to get to certain points. Yeah, it's a massive dub, isn't it? Splendid, Deific, Dragon, Rui, and Melodic in 4 years. So it's a long old slog, isn't it? I reckon, don't quote me on this, I reckon we will get a free Origin artifact at some point. I think they'll give it to us at Christmas or New Year. I think they will. Because the rewards have really ramped up this year compared to previous years, judging from the events, even down to the anniversary, the difference of anniversary. And it wouldn't surprise me if they give that. Because the thing is, you can give so many things away as free, but it's got to get better each time, or people just get... I can't think of the word. Yeah, they don't appreciate it. So I feel like we could be getting an Origin artifact, which would be amazing. You don't spend CSG. You just started collecting them. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Shkiri, isn't it? It's difficult to get up to that amount. I think this game is perfectly playable as like a really low spender. But you still have to play the game differently. Yeah. Yeah. Got you, Jordan. Okay. Yeah, difficult, isn't it? See that? Yeah. Do you guys still enjoy? Obviously you still enjoy it, right? You're here 4 years later, and you're watching a stream on it. Not a great stream, not great content. We're just talking. So obviously the game's still enjoyable for you, even free to play. It just takes a long time, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the biggest difference. I think there's a bigger difference from free to play to low spender than there is from low spender to whale. Like, because the money just opens up so many opportunities for you. And then obviously it's then, what do we consider to be low spender? VIP 2, isn't that like a monthly card? You just winding me up. You just baiting me. Because I feel like I need to pay. It's silly, isn't it? $10 a month. What do you spend the $10 on? Hey Paco, I'm happy you're busy. I hope it's not too busy. But yeah, hope you have a good one. Oh, bless you. You're a hero. No, I didn't. Some people find it. Yeah, some people like to be busy. Some people don't. It depends, doesn't it? So Eze, are you suggesting if you spend more than £10, you're not a low spender? Because I'd probably argue differently to that. Yes, you get 2 or 3 $5 relays. But the issue with the $5 relays is that you have to max out the other resources, right? So you're still probably only getting 20 event currency to tier 4 on the rewards. I imagine it's difficult. You can't possibly get all the resources every month to max out an event. I like doing the relay. Get the sign-in book. I like getting to the sign. That's what I think I'm going to do on my non-meta account. It's going to be get the sign-in book and then hold fire, because it will give me enough progress still. It will give me some Prism Starry Gems to play around with. Cool. Got ya. And then you could always save up those resources, and then when you saved up max amount for a bigger event, you can then go all in. Oh, do you know what I wanted to do, actually? I suppose that's the thing. You just have to plan it better, don't you? So with me, I can, which is why as well, you know, like when people give advice on what to get on events like Stellar and stuff, I do also feel like it's not always as accurate as people say, because obviously it just depends on your account. Oh, we've got the new hero. Did you guys know that? They've released the image of the new hero. So she's definitely Fortress. She's a Fortress hero with a big old sword. Looks a bit like Fiona. Fortress lady, big weapon. Cornelius. How you doing? It's a new name. It's a new name. I definitely remember Cornelius being in the chat before. Yeah, the design looks cool. I don't know. She's got a hat that's on the floor. Do you like the design? I haven't done Twitch in a little while. You think she looks like a support hero with a massive fucking sword? What kind of support do you think she's going to provide? Slicing people's heads off. Yeah. No, Koji, you might be right. I don't know. So we'll get what they'll do on Monday-ish is they normally release the skills, don't they? You think it's a banner? Maybe. Actually, do you know why I don't think it's a banner? No, it's not a banner. It's got a hilt, and there is a hole in the sword. Duffbo's going for it. Ali definitely didn't make a good point. No way. What did he say? Oh no, to be fair, that is a good point. That is a good point. Oh, Paco, this is the new hero, but obviously getting released next. No, not next week. Yeah, it is next week. Yeah, it is next week. They won't do another speed boost because of Bazzy. It looks like a drill. I don't know. I don't think we know anything. It is a kitchen knife because she's a chef. That's what they've said here. Still out, Pac-Man. Have a good one, dude. Oh, I wonder what she'll be. It's not going to be an assassin. I feel like it could be Ranger. It looks like it could be Ranger. Oh, no, but Basilisk was Ranger. Finn Assassin. Mage. Warrior. Priest. Warrior. No, so, I doubt they're going to do 2 Rangers in a row. Try and guess abilities, because that's what we all want to hear. The fact they've made her a chef. The fact they've made her a chef makes me think she is going to be a support. Immune. Nice. Leaf, how you doing, bro? How you doing? Okay, let's think about this logically. Renmaster General in the chat, how are you? This is the new hero. We're trying to gauge what we think she's going to be like, and so far we've had some terrible fucking suggestions. But we're going to ignore the really bad ones, and we're going to try and focus on the possibly good ones. I think it's weird they've made her a chef, because it makes me think she's not going to be a damage dealer. We've just had Basilisk, and I just feel like they're not going to release damage dealers in a row. 2 damage dealers in a row. She'd be a very small warrior. Oh, we'd do a priest. Yeah. And my only reason I don't think she'll be a priest is because that's what Fiona is. And I'd find it weird that they'd have in the fortress 2 small women with massive weapons that both happen to be priests. So I don't think she'll be a priest. I don't think She doesn't look like a warrior. Yeah, Koji. It's got to be something like that. Like her ability will be called something like that, right? But then I also feel like, why would she just be a support and have this huge knife? So I think she might be another in between. I think she might be like another, not on the power level, but another Wukong-y type character. Does a bit of everything. Because I don't know. Yeah. I also don't think she'll be single target. So I don't think she's going to be an assassin. Though a cook being an assassin would make perfect sense. Wouldn't it? We're cooking now. So a chef being an assassin would make sense, I think. I mean, that's a hell of a big sword to be an assassin. Do we have any buffing, like support assassins? I don't think the French have great food. They make pastries that anyone could make. The main food isn't all that. The Italians make good food. The French is just, it's croissants. No, they're not the capital of food. They probably called themselves the capital of food because that's what French people would do. Actually, Koji, they've already got a hero that does that. Flora with her skin does that. Yes, now exactly, Sandy. Snails and frog's legs. That's what they're known for. Maybe some pies. Maybe. I don't know. Flora does. Flora does indeed. She throws baguettes out. I had her on here. Obviously, I don't have her anymore. I'll still have the skin. There's this one here. She throws the baguettes as her attack, her active. She's so cool. I love Flora. The shame with Flora is that she doesn't have a Transcendence version. But on Leaf's account, we can start discussing that. What do we think, right? Because I think logically it's to do 6 factions. Obviously Transcendence would just win, right? 6 factions. V4. I don't even think we do tree. I think we just do 6 V4. Ren. Is Ren even going to know something that niche? I know Ren knows everything. But even I don't think Ren could come up with a good idea for Luna. Ren, I've been gifted something incredible, which is access to an account. In fact, Ren, I don't know if you've seen it. I will show you. It's the most incredible account you've ever seen. In fact, I don't know why I said that. I'm sure you've seen better accounts, right? I haven't been gifted. I've been gifted access. One of the followers, one of the OGs subs to this channel, is a chap named Leaf. Leaf is a hero, right? I'll show you an account as an example. Let me just get it up. Giggity. So, hey Dan. So this chap Leaf has about a dozen accounts that all look like this. And so he has said, I can do what we want on the accounts, which involves we can strip them all back, etc, etc, etc. To show you how many accounts he's got, this is how many accounts he's got. These are all his. and they're all free to play, but they're all stacked out with resources. Yes. So this chap has been playing this for about 5 years, but he's got enough. I mean, as a free to play account, he's got the max bag space on basically all of them. He's got all the food we could need. So I am going to make a YouTube series of all the factions against one another to see who comes out on top. So we're going to have Shadow, Fortress, Abyss. I don't need to name them. You are aware of what they are. We're also going to do, I think it's going to be fun, we're also going to do a class thing. And then Ali desperately wants us to make a Lunar account, which we're going to do. He's VIP. Nah, yeah, do you know what? He's VIP 1 on all the accounts, and they've all got 500, and I don't get it. Yeah, but Koji, you say that. I don't think Warrior will. Oh, it's like nothing. It's 500 VIP, so it's like $10. Varial, another new name. Welcome, man. I think Mage will. Do you think there'll ever be an actual good Super Wishing Coin event? Well, the Shishi Festival event was good, to be fair. Well, MK snoozed and he loosed because I am going to do it because I've got nothing better to do. So, where MK failed, and do you know what the great thing with this account is? Because the accounts are all very similar level, even down to the treasure train, man. Like, the treasure train is so similar between the accounts. They've all got like one max house. Yeah, can you imagine? MK puts out a video tomorrow launching his new series. I'm sure he wouldn't. I'm sure he wouldn't do that. Yeah, but Varial, it was last month, dude. The Shishi Festival was a special event, a good event as well, and that was wishing coins. But that was normal wishing coins, not super ones. Is that something we can hear about out of interest? Because I don't watch, or is it something that's out there in the biome? I don't know what MK does because I don't watch his stuff, his streams. I sometimes watch his videos. And in truth, right, I should watch more of his stuff because his stuff is always geared towards later game stuff, and I was never interested in it. Now I'm a bit more interested in it. He's open with it. What's he doing? Is it a different game? Is he making a game? I know a lot of people have been doing that. And I mean, is it because he's got bored of Idle Heroes, or just a project's come up that he likes? I'm waiting with bated breath. Blood on the clock tower. Sounds scary. He's going to get a group together to play Blood on the Clock Tower with a high production value and editing. He's always been a big board game enthusiast, kind of like Among Us style. Oh, cool. Okay, I'd never heard of it. Social deduction game. So is that something you'll have to play in the same room, or is it something you can do online? Oh, this is just Town Called Salem. From what I'm just reading. Blood on the Clock Tower social deduction game. Good townsfolk against a team of evil players. Players use special abilities. So it just sounds like Town Called Salem. I used to love Town Called Salem. Town Called Salem was townsfolk versus mafia. Oh, that's cool. So what? So what? Is he getting? Does he make content on board games? D&D just takes a long time. D&D's quite serious, isn't it? That's cool. So he might be doing that as well as liking board games. There's a series in the UK called Traitors, which I think I've never watched it, but I know it's really, really popular with people. And so that might be part of it as well. That's a cool idea, though. The only thing I'd say is that sounds like an awful lot of work. Oh, fantastic. Well, when you say just, was in the last couple of days? Because that's good news. So he's going to have baby MKs. Oh, nice. Little baby MKs running around sooner rather than later. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm happy for him. Bless him. Oh, we're not on my account. Oops. That's super cool. I've always liked that MK. He's always come across as quite a genuine, but I suppose there's no reason for him to have not have, right? Because he gained a following. Obviously, when Ardor Heroes was massive. I say massive. It's obviously contextual, isn't it? So he's never had to kind of change. He's never obviously been one to be controversial, has he? When's that starting up? Because that sounds like it'd be fun to watch. Yeah, Koji, I've said that so many times. When people, and it doesn't matter whether you like him or not, people like him and Barry, that's what that happens. Like people, if people don't make the content, people don't stay interested in it. Which is why I think it's always been a bit harsh when people criticise certain factions of the community. I think it's a bit unfair. So Ren, when's because that sounds like an awful lot of work, trying to liaise with that many people. Awesome. So, and Ren, I'm going to keep on asking you, so apologies. So they all film it in their own house, playing the game. But they'd all have to have webcams and stuff if you want to do high production value. And then they have to tie it in. Sounds like loads of work. Oh, sorry, Eric. Sorry. Good shout. Oh, right, okay. Right, got ya. I thought they were doing it on 9 month. That's why I thought it was... that's why I was about to say. That would be so much work to try and get a group of people to do that. Nice. How long does that last for? Is that like an ongoing thing, or is it something you finish a game in a day or in a few hours kind of thing? Yeah, but super wishing coins are used for the plentiful gifts more than anything, aren't they? Oh, got you. That's okay, Ren. Sorry for all those questions. So, Varial. It was Varial. Yeah, Varial. Obviously, the wishing coin event is the main event, but the Fragrant Garden Party is where you're supposed to use super wishing coins. So it is kind of tied in to it. More than wishing coins. That's this event. This. I mean, I wouldn't do. Well, I've done it on my main. But normally the plentiful gifts is tied into that as well, to be fair. Yeah, but dude, it's a free-to-play game. You're always going to have to spend money to get... You either spend money or spend an awful long time playing to make real progress. It's every single mobile game. Every single mobile game. So I'm not going to slam DH Games for that. Yeah, you just get obviously more progress if you're quicker, if you spender. Oh no! I thought I had. Oh yeah, okay. I should have done it earlier. Yeah, it just takes longer. I mean, you can get to certain thresholds in the game. It'll just take you longer to get there. You just buy time. The only thing you really buy, I suppose, is what we were talking about earlier, origin artifacts. The rest of it is just time. Destiny material is obviously easier. But Ren, here's the thing. Assassin's so shocking. I say Assassin's shocking. We'll have to see what happens on the on the class fights. Eze firing shots off immediately. Yeah, it just takes time. And it's a long, and they've made it easier. They've made it better. My thing still, and I don't think a lot of people agree with this, which is fine. It's really hard to get actual specific hero copies. So that if you want to play a bit off-piste, it's hard to do that in the early game. It's only once you get to early to mid game that you can start getting all them Transcendence Heroes chests. Before that, it's just hard. So it kind of encourages you to play one way. I'm not going to gripe about it. I just hate Eloise and Holmes Young. Yeah, of course, if you're a spender, I mean, that's why I loved spending and buying those. Yeah, but I've got loads of ideas to make Idle Heroes better. One of them's the newbie growth plan. I don't know why everyone gets Garuda. I don't know why she was picked. I think they could do different heroes in the growth plan. But Ali, Eze's making a good point. Put the Discord link in. So we get Varial and that joining. K. Discord link. Discord link. He's an absolute W. I hope you're studying when fine. And by the way, it's not that I'm being lazy, not putting the Discord link in. I don't know how to do it. I haven't got the chat up on the right hand side. No, but Eric, that's not my point. Because Garuda's quite cool, right? But my issue, thank you, Ali. My issue is that it just encourages people to go, right, we're going Garuda, then we're going Holmes Young or Eloise. And then there's no play in between. So I'm really interested on the faction account side of things. I'm really interested to see what teams I can build up. No, not choose your own one. I don't think, to be fair, Argent. Shakiri, I'm going to call you Shakiri. I think that there should be a small pool of heroes that you get. 2 from Forest, 2 from Abyss, 2 from Fortress, 2 from Shadow, and you get given one. And just to spice it up a bit. Oh, Ali, don't worry. I'm only joking, bro. I'm only joking. I wasn't really criticising. But, like, I want to see what Gloria... Because I look at Gloria, and I still think... No, Kay, stop trying to talk. Stop. And I think that Gloria could be really cool. But I've never used her, and I've never seen her built. Harassment. Yeah. Give all the dark copies. I don't know what that means, Shakiri. And I don't have the chat up on my other monitor. I have got a chat up, but I've got the... I don't know, Coach. I've got the screen here. I've got my Streamlabs. I've got the bits underneath. And I've got my chat on the right-hand side, but I can't put in the chat. Oh, Ren, I didn't see you 6. Sorry, man. It's going around over here as well. Like crazy. Everyone's sick over here. I've managed to avoid it so far, but we'll soon see. I've already got a bot for commands. His name's K. Beep boop. Okay, I'm only joking. Varial, I think that'd be amazing. I think that would be amazing. But I wouldn't make it the same 3 heroes, because again, everyone would just pick the same one. That's a really good idea. But I'd pick 3 from Shadow. So I'd say Ithaca. You could do Tix. Betty. 3 cool heroes. Oh god. I'll fight you. I'll fight you. And then yeah, it picks one from each side and then you pick one of them. I think that'd be really cool. Horace. Ah, that was it. Right, sorry. Let me rephrase what I was going to do for my newbie growth plan. You would get an elite hero out of the pool and you'd get a base hero out of the pool to give people like King Barton and stats some love. That was the original thought process. And do you know, I think a cough is underrated how distracting it is as well. Come on, you bastard. Oh, you just cheating. You're just cheesing. You're just cheesing. Just a cheese. Listen, your team, I don't suck. Your team is far further on than my team is. Okay, mine's V4. But you've got all of them. It's all built out. Mine's just chilling. Oh, Ren. Oh, bless. I remember waking up with a sore neck where I was sneezing so much. Sneezing, wake up and you could barely move, but I'm also old. Yeah, Shakira, it's the CC. But that's what I'm saying, because it's not a full built-out team. Once it's a built-out team, I'll go back and kick K's ass. Don't you worry about that. That will happen. At the moment, it hasn't got... I know technically support, it hasn't got the support elements that I need. Vespera's in next. And we're going in a slow direction, but we'll get there. Kay, I'm sure Ren's not that bothered. So, who would we, if we did a shadow team versus Fortress? Three hours sleep. I can't remember the last time I had 3 hours sleep. That's probably when I had the baby. It's probably 6 years ago. I wouldn't like to do that. But then I bet when you fall asleep after a real shit night like that. Yeah. Oh, Koji, we are. Like, really, what? Can we drop it? You've come back from studying and you've every message is about it. You're right, it happens when we get older, doesn't it? Happens as we get older. It is what it is. You're Norwegian though. You should be tough. Eloise ticks Ithaca Basilisk Onki. Would you not have Betty in there? Bit of CC. I feel like I've got the ability to do loads of things. Thomas, how you doing? I don't know how good Thanksgiving event's going to be. Black Friday, from when I checked it out, looking at last year's, as a spender, it's just the normal event, like the actual event side of it. But you get the special deals that you can buy with contract stories and stuff like that. So it depends. If you don't regularly spend, I probably wouldn't recommend spending on either of them, and I'd probably wait till Christmas. If it's something that you don't regularly spend and you can keep that money and you can say, right, well, I'm going to spend it at Christmas. If you've got some money and you're going to spend either Black Friday or Thanksgiving, we just have to see what comes out of Thanksgiving. I think they might do... Oh, I don't know what they'll do for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a special event, but it's just like a normal special event. Whereas Christmas should be good. Eric Gustin. I think the thing is, Kay, I think the thing with that is, it's like if I try to do what I'm doing on Leafs on my account, not this account, my main account, I'd really struggle to do it because I don't have the food required. The beauty of Leaf's account is that he has, what is it? He has like 25 E5s and he's got 400 soul symbols and he's got max bag space. So he's got the ability... I've got the ability to strip the account completely and rebuild whatever I want to do. With your account, I wouldn't be able to do it. Same as I wouldn't be able to do it on my main. I just don't have the food to do it. You wouldn't be able to do it at all. Yeah, no, I appreciate the offer, bro. But as I said, there isn't anything I could do with it. Like the power of Leaf's account is that one, it's like 10 of them. And secondly, they've been going for so long. Ren's called it a sandbox account, and to be fair, that's accurate. I hadn't thought of it that way. Ren, is there loads of people that have accounts like that then? Because I've never come across one. Or have anyone else seen accounts like Leafs? I've never. I didn't know they existed, to be honest. Yeah, but codes. Do you know, that sounds like a really fun idea because it would be hard. Can you imagine being the one that never gets to pick the event rewards and stuff? But the game and the account's too long to make that worthwhile, I think, especially if you're spending money. Yeah, because I suppose Rent, it's just a time sink, isn't it? It's just an absolute time sink, like, because you can't spend your way to what he's done. Realistically, because you still have to maintain that many accounts. So I think it's a rarefied thing, and I'm very privileged that I'm going to be able to do what I want to do on it. Is that someone crying? Hold on. No, I don't think it's someone crying. So yeah, Luna. Shoot, oh, there's so much reading to do. Boring. This is Luna. I hope, Ali, you said... I really... Yeah, Red, definitely. No worries, Kay. I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Atto. I can't read that. I can't read that. Because I know Luna does obviously a lot of... Luna. I said, you want me to build a Luna account on one of Leaf's accounts. But do you know what Luna is? I don't know what Luna... I can't read all this. There's too much reading. Well, to be fair, he should be able to translate. It is Arabic, isn't it? I presume it's that. Sorry, I've made an assumption there. I presume it's Arabic. No, it's just I don't know. You're going to have to think about the heroes that you want to build around her. Because what we can do, I don't know if we're going to do it at the start. Because I think I want to work my way up. Peace on you. Peace on you too. No, peace. Peace. I did the peace sign. Hello. Yeah, I think we'll start off doing faction because he's already got the teams built up in factions anyway. It makes sense to go down that route, build up. No, we're not going to do it now because I need to speak to Lee first. But have a thought process with it because then we can have a discussion on it. I am going to do a video during the week of me stripping completely one of the accounts and then explaining that's what I'm doing with loads of them to then build back up, which should be fun. But because I also want to get some feedback because I want people to put some teams. Like, there's a couple of people that don't watch the streams that I know will make some really good comments about it. Oh, Ali, don't leave me hanging. What is it? You can't say that and then not tell me what it is. When you say resistance, what do you mean resistance? Do you mean damage reduction? And it doesn't surprise me because, as we discovered with Norton Hague, it didn't have in his description how to bloody put undercurrent on. The translations are terrible, man. And you'd have thought DH Games, back in the day, when they're making all that money, would have got someone to properly transcribe all of the skills over. All of them over. Oh, okay. That's a weird one, Ali, isn't it? I wonder why she does that. Cool. The only issue we might have, Ali, is maximum level is going to be Tree of Origin 5. There's no Destiny. And even then, if we want to do 6 accounts versus 6 accounts, because that's, yeah, 6, so faction, class, That's cool, Paco. No, SE Star Expedition, Shakiri. Paco, we've already said, because Ali drives so much, I'm basically a free radio station. So, yeah. That's basically how it works. So, we've got to plan it out. So 6 heroes on each team, and we're going to do... So there's 6 factions, which we can do. And then it will have to be done on class. And there's 5. And then we're going to end up doing the main heroes, right? We're going to have an Aspen account, a Vulcan account, Mockman account. What's the other one? Who am I missing? I'm missing someone. Who am I missing? Williams. Can you imagine, Paco? Just everyone's so confused. Yeah, Eze, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to make them all V4 because then they're all the same level. And I'll also make sure all the accounts are using the same amount of artifacts. So, yeah, because I feel like if we do V4 across the page, it's a set level. The treasure trains are all very similar. I'll make sure the gear is all similar. So we won't do resonance gear because it would take too much effort. Or we might do resonance gear on every hero without the attunements, so we're not wasting loads of time and effort on doing the resonance. And then the same amount of artifacts per team, because he had a load of demon bells on every account. The only thing he didn't seem to have a lot of was like the newer artifacts. So I didn't see like lots of glittery I can't think what it's called, melodic strings. Though I might have made that up. But he had loads of demon bells and stuff like that, so at least we can energy feed. And as long as the accounts are the same, then that's fine, isn't it? I might have to be a bit smart with picking which account for what, depending on the artifacts. I'm going to switch to, for instance, let's go to the Abyss one, because I haven't looked at that on stream. Let's check out this account. This is just one of the other random ones. Yeah. It's just wild. Lucky Cat. Nice. I don't know why he's got Lucky Cat on Williams. He's got scissors. Nice. Yeah, Koji, that's what you just said. About the scissors. Yes, he's got plenty of demon bells. As long as each account's got 4 demon bells, then it puts it on a level playing field. 4, isn't it? Because you get 30, 20 times 5, plus you get 50% chance of the extra energy, and you get hit, and you get stuff. So if you had 4 demon bells, 3? That'd be 3, wouldn't it? Ren/Ali. What's the answer to that? How many splendid demon bells do you need to make sure you max energy out? If we're taking into account we're not getting energy stolen. Because as well as getting all the allies' energy, you'd get it from... Oh no, you wouldn't do it, but you'd get hit. Would you need 3 or 4? You'd need 4, I suppose, wouldn't you? Eight demon bells. So you only need 2 of these to guarantee it. Why do you only need 2 of these to guarantee constant energy feed? Is you taking into account you'd get hit? Right, so you just do Radiant. Okay. Radiant times 4. Argent, 1 demon bell's not going to do it, dude. What they were just saying, and I understand what they're saying now. I was just being an idiot. If you had a level 2 demon bell, it gives you 20 guaranteed. That's 3 times 4. Yeah. So 12 total. But he's got loads. So, what's he got here? I don't want to waste he's awakened, so I don't want to do it. Is he leveled anyone up to level 2? Eos. I'm sure he doesn't mind, because this is one of the accounts he said he doesn't care about at all. So let's find someone that we like the look of. Has he already leveled someone up to level 2? Who's he got? Because there's no point redoing it. I like the mirror anyway. And the other reason I like the mirror is obviously the energy can't get stolen because it happens at the end of the round. I don't know if that makes any massive odds, but... Why is he leveling up Ignatia? And Amuvor. I'm loving it though. Luna. Perfect idea. If we've got any Lunas. We might not have any Lunas. We don't have any Lunas on this account. Damn it. We've got Patricia. Listen, we'll do a Patricia because why the F not? Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Just everyone ignore me. God. No. Still don't. I was getting confused with Patricia anyway because I'm an idiot. Right. Can you imagine seeing orange? That's his free awaken. So. Oh, cool skin. I haven't seen that skin before.
Today's special is a succulent meal one.
Oh, and do you know what I get confused with? I get confused with Luna, Saja, and Patricia, like these things. So obviously Patricia and Luna I get confused with. And then in terms of basic heroes, I get confused with Saja, Luna, I don't know why, and Patricia. Like, to me, they all look very similar. No. But I don't know why. Ace skin. Cool. I've never seen it. But then I suppose you don't normally see basic Arania, do you? You only ever see a trans. So that's super cool. Yeah, I think it's gonna be loads of fun. So this is just, as I said, he's got loads of accounts like this. This is like the most basic account he's got, right? See, he's got loads of these. So certainly we've got the 6 that we need to do a proper competition. They all have the requisite soul symbols. 340. They've all, for some reason, got 2 mysterious artifact, 2 origin artifact chests and a mysterious artifact chest. They've all got loads of deluxe resource chests there. They've all got loads of them. So yeah, there's loads of stuff at play. Antlers Cane just chilling. Celestial Island. I think it should have a max house. Oh no, okay, this one doesn't. He's got a couple of the Viking skins. What we'll do, whoosh, we'll make sure that we why is he getting more? 1,090. This is a VIP one. Yeah, it's a VIP one. Yeah, every account's VIP one with 500. And I don't know what you spent 500. Oh, Diamond Fund. Okay. Right, so he's bought the Diamond Fund on every account. I did say to him, holy shit. Nice. Yeah, Ren, that's what I'm going to do. So whichever one, so I'm going to go through them all and I'm going to work out what the lowest level is and I'm going to reset them all. And then every account will have a main that will then be in that house. Or I just don't have houses. I don't know, because then is that fair? No, it's fair, because there's enough food here that I can make up an E5 tenant for all of them anyway. So yeah, I might make them all to 70 or whatever, just so it's all equal. They'll all have the same gear. So it'll all be resonance geared, but it won't be attuned to them. I'll take that off because then we switch up heroes, it'll be easier. All right, Addy. The only thing I might struggle with is these, but what I could always... Oh, look at that copy. What I could always do with these, I could just swap it out to be a naked copy. So again, everything's on the same playing field. I'll check out and make sure in the Glory Challenge, in the Treasure Train and the Grimoire, that it's all pretty similar. They're all around level 50, yeah. So they're all 48 to 51 that I've looked at so far. Treasure Train. Yeah, 1.2 million. That's wild. That's about 20 mil lower. That's bang on the same. That's the same. So it's one of those things where it's like, is there going to be slight differences? Yes, but it's going to be as close as we can get. And by the way, don't ask me why he hasn't done this, because he's got Discord. So why he hasn't done this on the accounts, I don't know. But yeah, he's just got so much progress on all these accounts. It's just going to be... Oh, and I have to check out the star spawns, but again, he seems to have max star spawns, the important ones on all of them. Crazy guy. But I love it. I love the dedication to it, man. It's super cool. I think it's cool. Ah. All the skins. Oh, he has got loads of copies. So if I wanted to change stuff up, there is the potential to do it. So this was the Abyss team. So has he made up every single Abyss hero? Every elite one he has. Every single elite one he's got. So what's that? 8 plus 6, 14. In fact, more. Who's he made? Oh, because there was a queen. There's a queen. Oh, and Cruz and King Barton don't fit into it, but they are, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll figure it all out. I'll have to math it all out, which is going to take forever, but it's also going to be a fun... It's the type of thing that I'd enjoy doing. So I'll go through all the different accounts. I'll work out where we're at, what the worst account is. And I think the logical thing is to start off... Let's look at one of the other ones. Let's look at Team Shadow. I think the logical thing is to start off faction specific, then go class specific, and then go to the teams. See you later, Shakiri. Nice seeing you again, bro.
The redemption
He's got all the cool skins.
much heavier than that of the destruction.
And it's so weird. I don't ever see these skins. I see that skin because they're...
I'm willing to pay any price.
That's a really cool skin.
Death only marks the beginning of eternal suffering.
He's even managed to keep the bags like relatively tidy. Like, this isn't silly, is it? Like, he's managed to keep everything pretty pulled out. Yeah, the two it's so weird. Every single account has those 2 origin chests. I suppose because there's not loads of RNG with this game, what he's doing, every time there's an event, he's just copying what he's done with the other account. It's just the quickest way to do it, I suppose. So he's just getting the same rewards. Which again, how useful is that? That everything's the same. He only had 3. Oh, only. Oh no, he's got the 4th one there. So he's got 4 the Splendid Demon Bells in every account. Well, he's running low on dust. Right. Listen, guys. It's hit 3 hours. It's 9:30ish here. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to make some plans. And any feedback, let me know. If anyone has any ideas for this, let me know, obviously, in the comments, or if you're on the Discord, message in the Discord. I'll probably put its own channel in there for ideas, team ideas and stuff, because I'd like to see what everyone thinks. It'd be nice to get some feedback from it. Yeah, that'd be cool. Ren, thanks for joining. Randy and Sandy, thanks for keeping the chat modded. It was nice to see some newer people tonight. It's really fun. Eze has been quiet, which is great. Jordan, I am so happy that you've chosen me to be the voice that you listen to while you're clearing out your gutters. But yeah, listen, guys, it has been fun. It's been a good one. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe. VH out.